Greetings, my name is Pumla Gcinangcobo. I'm currently doing my third year in the foundation phase. If we do not stand for children, then we do not stand for anything. That is a quote from Marion Alderman. Today I'm going to be unpacking two articles provided. The first article is about the tragic death of a grade R pupil who died in a pit toilet in Limpopo. The second article is going to be about a suspended principal who allegedly forced a pupil to go inside the pit toilet to fetch his phone. To unpack these articles, I'm going to be guided by certain questions. There are three questions. The first question is that we are going to look at the rights that were violated in the school. The rights that were violated by the school, the children's rights. Okay? And we're going to explain how the school violated these children's rights. The second question is how I, as a foundation phase teacher, can come up with solutions while we wait for the government to build proper and hygienic toilets for the learners. The last question is that I have to provide solutions to the relevant context while doing so, looking at the curriculum intervention. Okay, so now we're going to look at the first children's rights that were violated by the school. The first children's right is that every child has the right to be safe and has the right to safe and proper sanitation. This right was violated by the school because the school did not give the learners safe toilets. They used pit toilets. Those toilets were not safe. Looking at how the grade R people fell inside the toilets and choked in human waste and feces until he died. The second right we are going to look at is the right to human dignity. This right was infringed by the school because the principal allegedly forced the learner to go inside the stinking toilet filled with human waste just to fetch his phone. The rights of this learner was the human rights of this learner was violated because the dignity of the learner was violated. Because looking at the situation, if this child was the principal's child, he wouldn't have forced the child to go inside. So the human rights of this child was violated because the child was humiliated going inside the toilet. Okay, the third right that we're going to be looking at is the right to be protected. Every child has the right to be protected against anything because when a parent sends a child to school, the parent expects the child to be safe all the time. This right was violated because the teachers and the school failed to protect the children in the school. So now I'm going to be talking about possible solutions that I can come up with as a foundation phase teacher while looking at the government because the government delays to build proper hygienic toilets. The first solution I came up with was that the school in the rural area can hire people since the unemployment rate is very high, so people do not have income. So people will take whatever they receive. The school can hire people who can assist learners, or they can ask parents who have children in the school to assist. They can ask parents who have children in the school to assist. Maybe the small learners, they can assist them when they go to the toilets, make sure that they wash their hands, make sure that they're safe when they use the toilets. The second solution I came up with was that the SGB can come together and discuss a fundraising event. They can fundraise, it's either outside or inside the school, and come up with building proper toilets, even though they are not toilets that are the best, but they can be safer for children. The third one is that we can have a mobile toilets. They are a lot safer and a lot hygienic than the pit toilets because they are cleaned regularly. Maybe they can clean the toilets 3 times a week for the children. The last one is that the teachers can work very closely with the principal to try and come up with proposals and look for sponsors to sponsor new hygienic, cleaner, safer toilets for the children. Now I am going to be looking at relevant solutions for other other incidents that have happened. So in 2013, a 7-year-old, there was a similar situation where a 7-year-old fell into the toilet because the walls of the toilet collapsed and the 7-year-old died. So looking at the solutions provided before, these solutions can be implemented in the relevant situations around South Africa or around the world that do not have proper sanitary and safe toilets. In the end, in conclusion, I would like to say that every child has a right, and these rights should not be violated, because when a parent sends a child to school, the parent expects the child to be safe, the parent expects the child to be protected. So the children's rights should not be violated. Thank you.